What's up, y'all? It's your girl EJ, and I am back with another rewatch of Ruthless. We're going to be talking about season 3, episode 3. Prepare the throne. Now, on this episode, Lacey has already killed Liz and Herbert, and before dying, Herbert manages to shoot off one last shot, and he's going to shoot Paula, y'all. Now, we are going to see that Manny and his men have made it to the farm, and they are going to find Brian, so your boy Brian has got caught as well. Now, Ruth is going to set her plan in motion to help get rid of the elder mother and get her out of the way and limit her power, so she's going to talk to the highest about that. Now, Manny is going to question Brian. He's going to tell him that he's FBI and that the idiot has actually left his credentials in the car. Now, he did try to hide them in the tire, mind you, but I mean, he still left them there, bruh. So anyway, y'all, Andrew is going to end up capturing Oliver. The highest is going to request to see Joan, and she is going to be scared, y'all. She's scared out of her mind. She don't know what's going to happen. But, you know, Ruth is going to try to give her something to calm her down. And when it's all said and done, Ruth still does not trust Joan at all, y'all. Like, it's crazy. To be honest, neither one of them really trust each other. So it is what it is. And we are going to see that Ruth is going to tell River, like, look, I'm not going to put my life in her hands because, you know, she basically an idiot, you know, is what Ruth is kind of saying. She doesn't say it in so many words, but she is just not feeling her. And she's like, I know you don't trust her either. And he confirms that, but then she says, so that means that you're running another play, that you're actually have something else. And she's like, look, if you burn me, I will kill you. So there's that. Now, in this same conversation, we are going to learn that these two know that the only way that they're going to be able to escape and leave with this money and be good and not always have to look over their shoulders is if Daikon and the highest are dead. So this is definitely something that they both agree on. So that's another interesting thing. So, man, this show is just heating up, and this chase for this money and trying to get away from the Rakadushi is a lot. And it looks like it all leads to having to kill the highest and having to get rid of Daikon. So anyway, y'all, Elder Mother is going to be livid about Zane cleaning that chair, and she's going to summon your girl Ruth. Now, Joan is going to go ahead and visit the highest, and the highest is going to tell her his plan. You know, his plan to take the money and how he wants to disappear, get the buses fixed, and move on from this place. Now, he gives her 2 weeks in order to be able to figure out a way to get this money. Now, Elder Mother eventually is going to get Ruth there, and Ruth is like, look, I heard you were looking for me. Now, Elder Mother actually believes that the highest wants to send her away, but Ruth is like, hey, look, he doesn't want to send you away. You know, that's not the case. He has a prophecy. You'll learn all about it tonight. So basically, go ahead and get the chair cleaned up. But Elder Mother is just not really trying to hear that. She's just like, look, you know I'm old and he just wants to get rid of me. And then she goes on to say how she wants him to smile at her. And y'all, I ain't even gonna lie, I was over here rolling because I love me some Elder Mother. Elder Mother cracks me up, y'all. Take a look at this clip as she talks about how she wants him to smile at her.
He's trying to replace me.
He is smiling and happy right now. Isn't that what we want?
Bruce,
Yes.
I want him to smile at me.
He will tonight.
But meanwhile, Joan is going to tell River that the highest wants her to move $3 million in cash over the next 2 weeks. And the way that they're going to do this is that the companies that they have set up, they're going to be able to request a certain amount of cash from various banks, but they have to do it slowly. They can't do it all in one big whop. And they're actually going to bring the $3 million right there to the camp. And Joan is like, he's going to sit right in our laps. I'm like, Joan is so ready. But what's more interesting is that River doesn't want to tell Ruth. He tells Joan that he thinks that Ruth wants to try to cut them out. Now, we all know that he and Ruth just had a similar conversation. So what game are these two playing? You know, is River on Joan's side, or is he on Ruth's side, or is he on River's side? Is River going to take the $3 million and run and try to cut them out? There's definitely something that River is up to, y'all. So Anyway, they have this conversation, and then next we're going to see that Paula and Lacey are still waiting there. They're in the house just waiting with the guns, waiting for anybody to come in because they are going to blast them away. Nobody comes in, and that's because outside your boy Brian has gotten caught up, and we're going to see Daikon pull up. Now, when Daikon pulls up, he's talking to Brian. They're going back and forth. Brian kind of has this smirk on his face like, you need to let me go. And then when Sheriff Connolly pops up, Brian really gets this smile on his face and this really I got you moment, like I'm about to take you down. And Daikon is like, oh really? Is that what's really about to happen? So then the sheriff, he's there and he's talking, and then next thing you know, he tells Brian to come stand by him, and then he turns the gun on Brian. And that's where this episode ends, guys, with this big WTF moment. Go ahead and check out this clip where Brian realizes that Sheriff Conley is not exactly on his team, y'all.
What's going on out here? What the hell are you doing with my deputy? Brian?
Yeah. Your ass is going down.
You think? I'm not so sure, Brian.
What the fuck?
Okay, y'all, so that's what's up with Ruthless Season 3, Episode 3, Prepare the Throne. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. What did y'all think about River and all of his shenanigans? Do you think that River is out for River? Or do you think he is really Team Jones and she's going to be the one that really gets her hands on the money? And will he try to cut Ruth out? Is he just using Ruth to keep the highest calm? Like, what is River's play when it's all said and done? Anyway, guys, go ahead and get the conversation started down below. Meanwhile, if you like this video, make sure to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to your girl channel. Turn on your notifications so that you do not miss out on any of my future Ruthless videos, guys. Now, YouTube says that you might just like this video next, so go ahead and take a look. Until next time, guys, peace.